Which General Hospital cast member lost their spouse to a fatal fall just 3 months into their marriage? Which actor was initially supposed to die after a 13-week stint but instead became a series regular for over 40 years? And who was publicly fired by Alfred Hitchcock without an explanation? These are just a taste of the interesting tidbits we'll uncover today as we catch up with the casts of the early years of General Hospital. Thanks for tuning back into Hollywood Revisited. My name is Sam, and we've got a lot to cover, so let's get rolling. Number 1. John Beradino. John Beradino's path to stardom is as unique as it is surprising. Born in 1917, Beradino first made headlines as a professional baseball player. He played for teams like the St. Louis Browns, Cleveland Indians, and Pittsburgh Pirates. Notably, he was part of the Cleveland Indians' 1948 World Series winning team, a victory that etched his name into sports history. However, his baseball career came to an abrupt halt in 1953 after a severe leg injury. This unexpected turn led him to rediscover a childhood passion: acting. Remarkably, Beradino had already appeared in comedies as a child, an early brush with Hollywood that foreshadowed his future. Even during his baseball career, Beradino's love for performing never faded. He was known for entertaining his teammates with theatrical impressions, including a memorable Captain Bligh monologue from Mutiny on the Bounty. After leaving sports, he fully embraced acting, landing roles in TV shows like Superman and The New Breed, before his breakout role in 1963 as Dr. Steve Hardy on General Hospital. As one of the original cast members, Beradino became the heart of the show, playing Dr. Hardy for 33 years. His portrayal of the compassionate and wise doctor earned him 3 Daytime Emmy nominations and a devoted fan base. Beyond his role, Beradino was instrumental in advocating for daytime television actors, even helping to create the Daytime Emmy Awards to recognize their work. His dedication to the genre was so well known that he appeared in the soap opera spoof film Young Doctors in Love, adding a humorous touch to his career. Beradino's personal life had its challenges. He was married 3 times and had children from his first 2 marriages. Despite these personal ups and downs, his professional dedication was unwavering. Even after being diagnosed with cancer, Beradino continued to work on General Hospital, with his last appearance airing just 1 month before his death in May 1996. As the only person to have both a World Series ring and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Beradino's legacy stands as a rare and fascinating blend of success in 2 very different arenas. Number 2. Emily McLaughlin. Emily McLaughlin's life was as dramatic as her iconic role on General Hospital. Born in 1928, she first gained recognition in theater, starring in Broadway productions before transitioning to television in the 1960s. Her big break came in 1963 when she was cast as Nurse Jessie Brewer, a role that would define her career for nearly 3 decades. McLaughlin's opening line, "7th floor, nurse's station," became a signature of the show, and her performance earned her a Golden Globe nomination in 1974, making her the first and only daytime soap actress to receive such recognition. While her professional life thrived, her personal life was marred by tragedy. After her marriage to actor Robert Lansing ended in divorce, McLaughlin married actor Jeffrey Hunter in 1969. Just 3 months later, Hunter died suddenly from a skull fracture after falling down the stairs. Despite this devastating loss, McLaughlin remained committed to her work, even as health problems began to take their toll. By the late 1980s, she was battling both diabetes and cancer, which caused her role on General Hospital to be reduced. Still, she fought to continue appearing on the show, though her screen time dwindled as her condition worsened. In early 1991, McLaughlin made her final appearance on General Hospital. Strangely, after her death on April 26, 1991, her character was never officially written off the show. Jessie Brewer simply vanished from the storyline, leaving fans to wonder what had happened. It wasn't until years later that Jessie's death was finally mentioned in passing during an anniversary episode. McLaughlin passed away from cancer at 62, leaving behind a legacy as a trailblazer in daytime television. Number 3. Rachel Ames. Rachel Ames, born on November 2, 1929, grew up immersed in Hollywood, with both her parents being actors. It was no surprise she followed in their footsteps, but it was General Hospital that transformed her into a soap opera legend. Cast in 1964 for a short-term role as Audrey Hardy, who is meant to die, Ames impressed producers so much that they extended her contract, leading to a record-breaking 43-year run. Off-screen, Ames had her own twists. In 1969, she appeared in the thriller Daddy's Gone A-Hunting alongside her husband, Barry Cahill. The very next year, she took a surprise break from General Hospital due to her pregnancy, causing a stir among her devoted fans who feared her departure might be permanent. Yet, she returned, and in 1997, her character, Audrey, endured a shocking hostage attack that left audiences reeling. Despite being a soap opera icon, Ames was passed over for an Emmy Award, though she earned 3 nominations. Finally, in 2004, she was recognized with a Lifetime Achievement Award, celebrating her immense contribution to daytime television. Though she officially retired in 2007, Ames couldn't stay away from the show that defined her career. She made guest appearances in 2009 and began for General Hospital's anniversary in 2013, thrilling longtime fans. Now 94, Ames is not only the longest-serving on General Hospital, but also one of daytime TV's most enduring figures. Number 4. Roy Finnis. Roy Finnis, born on April 6, 1938, in Chicago, started his career with dreams of becoming a football player or doctor. Instead, after serving as a military policeman in the U.S. Army, he found his calling in acting. His first major role came in 1963 when he portrayed Dr. Phil Brewer on General Hospital. This role was a breakthrough in his early career, helping cement his presence in daytime TV. Finnis's fame skyrocketed when he landed the lead role in The Invaders, a cult sci-fi series where his character, David Vincent, battled an alien invasion. His connection to the show ran deep. As Finnis later revealed, he believed in UFOs and extraterrestrial life, an unusual belief at the time. He argued that secret knowledge of aliens had been hidden from the public to avoid chaos. His association with the series made him a sci-fi icon, and his role was revisited in a 1995 reboot, although Finnis criticized their production, feeling it failed to capture the original's essence. However, not all of his experiences in Hollywood were positive. In 1976, Alfred Hitchcock cast him in Family Plot, but after filming several scenes, Finnis was abruptly replaced with William Devane. In a public confrontation, Finnis asked Hitchcock why he was fired, but the director famously offered no explanation, leaving Finnis stunned. Despite setbacks, Finnis continued to build an impressive career. He was originally cast as District Attorney Alfred Wentworth in the pilot for Law & Order in 1988. Yet, when the show was picked up 2 years later, Finnis had to relinquish the role due to scheduling conflicts and was replaced by Stephen Hill. Now, at 86, Roy Finnis lives a quieter life with his wife, film editor Stephanie Bataille, whom he married in 2005. His legacy remains one of both sci-fi triumphs and behind-the-scenes drama spanning over 6 decades. Number 5. Lucille Wall. Lucille Wall's path to soap opera fame was anything but conventional. Born in Chicago in 1898, she initially pursued a career in music. However, a shift to radio in the 1920s led her to becoming one of the medium's brightest stars. She rose to fame with roles in Portia Faces Life and Lorenzo Jones, captivating listeners with her voice. Her radio successes lasted decades before she made the jump to television. In 1963, Wall joined General Hospital as Nurse Lucille March, the role that would make her a household name. At the time, she was already in her mid-60s, a late start for television. Her character became a pillar of the show, beloved for her no-nonsense attitude. However, in 1975, Wall faced a serious health crisis that forced her to leave temporarily. Few knew how close she came to permanently retiring from the role, as she was replaced by Mary Grace Canfield. Remarkably, Wall returned to General Hospital in 1982, making appearances well into her 80s. Her comeback after years of illness was a testament to her resilience and love for acting. However, despite her widespread recognition in daytime television, Wall never achieved the same success in Hollywood films, missing out on opportunities that many of her peers seized. Her career began on the radio and stage, where she also had several successful seasons on Broadway, but these achievements are often overshadowed by her television fame. After retiring, Wall lived quietly in Reno, Nevada, where she passed away in 1986 at the age of 88. Number 6. Peter Hansen. Peter Hansen's path to fame was far from typical. Born in 1921 in Oakland, California, Hansen served as a U.S. Marine aviator during World War II, flying dangerous combat missions in the South Pacific. After the war, he pursued an acting career, but Hollywood wasn't immediately welcoming. Hansen spent years in small, often uncredited roles in major films like The Ten Commandments and The Greatest Show on Earth. It wasn't until 1965 that his break came with the role of Lee Baldwin on General Hospital. Initially cast as the reliable lawyer of Port Charles, Hansen's character later took on deeper and more emotional storylines. One of his most memorable arcs was his portrayal of Baldwin's battle with alcoholism, which resonated deeply with viewers. This powerful performance earned Hansen the first ever Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in 1979. His on-screen chemistry with King Shriner, who played his troubled son Scotty Baldwin, added even more emotional depth to the show. Hansen's own experience in losing his parents early in life likely contributed to the authenticity he brought to the role. Outside of General Hospital, Hansen's career spanned television and film. He appeared in westerns like Branded and The Savage, alongside stars like Charlton Heston. In the late 1990s, Hansen helped launch the General Hospital spin-off Port Charles, continuing his portrayal of Lee Baldwin until his retirement in 2004. Hansen's personal life was marked by deep love and resilience. His marriage to Florence Betty Moe lasted over 50 years until her death in 1993. After retiring from acting, Hansen enjoyed life with his family. He passed away on April 9, 2017 at the age of 95, leaving behind 2 children, multiple grandchildren, and a lasting legacy on daytime television. Number 7. Denise Alexander. Denise Alexander was born in 1939. She was acting in radio and TV as a child before her breakout role in Days of Our Lives. Though reluctant to commit to long-term contracts, she played Susan Hunter from 1966 to 1973. Despite her popularity, she grew frustrated with Susan's limited storyline and even petitioned producers to give her more exciting plots, feeling boxed into domestic scenes. Her next move wasn't even planned. During a contract lapse, General Hospital needed a strong actress to boost ratings, and Alexander stepped in as Dr. Lesley Webber. This role, meant to be a minor one, quickly grew into a fan favorite, especially during the famous Luke and Laura saga. In 1984, fans were shocked when her character was killed off in a tragic accident, a decision that affected Alexander deeply. But in true soap fashion, Lesley returned from the dead in 1996, a move that thrilled the audience. In the 1990s, despite her return, the show's demand led to personal upheaval. The long commute from New York for filming took a toll on her life, yet she continued to be a staple of the show, even making guest appearances into the 2010s. Alexander also ventured into the digital world, starring in web series like Pretty, the series, pioneering the soap opera format into the new media landscape. Today, in her 80s, Denise occasionally reprises her role as Lesley Webber, continuing to charm fans with the character that defined her career. Number 8. Kin Shriner. Kin Shriner was born December 6, 1953. At age 16, tragedy struck when his parents, famed entertainers Herb Shriner and Eileen McDermott, died in a car accident. Kin and his twin brother Will moved to Texas to live with their grandmother, a life-changing event that shaped his early years. In 1977, Shriner debuted on General Hospital, a role that would define his career. Known for his soap hopping, he left General Hospital several times to take roles in Texas, The Bold and the Beautiful, and As the World Turns. Despite these detours, he always returned to Port Charles, where Scott Baldwin's shady lawyer antics kept fans hooked. A surprising twist in Shriner's career came when he voiced Green Arrow in Justice League Unlimited, showcasing his versatility as an actor. His ability to cross genres from soap operas to superhero cartoons was an unexpected highlight of his career. His personal life remained equally intriguing. Despite being in a long-term relationship with Trish Ramish, Shriner never married, a fact that often surprises fans. Ramish even made guest appearances on General Hospital, making their real-life connection part of the soap's universe. Adding to his mystique, Shriner has teased his fans with social media posts, hinting at his departure from General Hospital. He often shares nostalgic photos and cryptic messages, leaving viewers wondering if he will exit the show for good, only to return soon after. Now 70, Shriner remains a fan favorite on General Hospital, continuing to bring Scott Baldwin's charm and cunning to life on screen. With decades of soap history under his belt, he still surprises and engages his audience today. By the way, if there are any other classic TV shows or movies you'd like us to revisit, please tell us in the comments. And if you appreciate this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons to help our channel keep rolling. Thanks for revisiting the cast of General Hospital with us today. See you in the next one!